Don't you judge me. What's up, gentlemen? So did you guys know that I used to chew tobacco like a lot, like 2 cans a day for like 16 years? Did you know that? The reason I ask is because most people don't know that I used to be crazy addicted to nicotine. And I just recently celebrated my 10-year anniversary from the day that I actually quit. Quitting chewing tobacco, honestly, if I'm being honest with myself, was the hardest thing I've ever done. And if I'm being really honest, it's the thing that I'm most proud of myself for actually being able to do, because I never thought I would be able to quit. I was so crazy addicted. But that's kind of the things with bad habits, right? We know that they're bad, but a lot of times it takes something substantial in order to break them. And today I want to talk about 6 bad habits that I personally wish I broke sooner. The first bad habit that I wish I stopped sooner was getting rid of people that suck. For me, these people suck for me. I'm not saying these people like suck in general as people or bad people, but for me they were toxic. And unfortunately, I have allowed way too many people into my life and maintained relationships with people that just weren't good for me, just for the simple fact that I feel like I was codependent and it was too scary for me to actually end the relationship. This goes for people I dated, people I worked for, even friends. Recently, I did a video last year about breaking up with a toxic friend that I allowed over and over and over again until I was finally like, all right, I cannot do it anymore. And honestly, one of the reasons why I think I was successful finally at breaking up with this dude as a friend, it was because of you and the fact that I did that video and I didn't want to disappoint you and let you down. And so like in my head, I'm like, if I told the gentleman you shouldn't do this or allow people to treat you like this, I can't be a hypocrite. And so honestly, I've got you to thank for being able to break that bad habit. The second bad habit that I wish I broke sooner was thinking that stuff and money equaled happiness. Don't act like you don't, come on. Like I know that some of you think the same thing, right? Because when I was broke as hell, I thought as soon as I had money, as soon as I had stuff, I would be like super happy. And then you see all these like super killing it dudes on Instagram and YouTube and you think, they've got to be happy because they've got a ton of stuff. I am here to tell you, I have been broke as hell. I have been not broke as hell. I was the happiest when I made $100,000 a year for the first time. Because for the first time in my life, I was like, $100,000? Are you kidding me? This is incredible. I got enough money to do what I want to do. And then I started making more money. And I'm not saying poor me. Don't be, man, poor Alpha. I'm not, listen, don't miss the point of what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, all right, what I'm trying to say is that when I made $100K, I was like, killing it. I had money in the bank. I wasn't thinking about or stressing about money. And I started to make a little more money and then a little more money and then a lot more money. And I realized that the more money I made, it didn't mean that I was any happier, quite actually the opposite. I got more stressed out. I had more pressure. I had more bills. It actually made things a lot more complicated. Guys, money doesn't buy happiness. What I've come to realize is once you have enough to take care of your basic needs and not actually think or stress about money, the thing that will truly change your life and make you happy is helping other people. The third bad habit that I wish I broke sooner was worrying what other people thought of me and my career. So I've asked you this question before, but what does success look like to you? Not your mom, not your dad, not your weird Uncle Barry, you. Gentlemen, this is about you. What is your ultimate goal? What is your, as Anna calls it, big idea? What is the thing? What is that one thing that you've been thinking about for a long time, but you just haven't been able to basically break out of your shell and move forward for whatever reason? Maybe it's self-doubt, maybe it's negative talk. F it. You have to learn to say F it and just go for it. Gentlemen, there is a class that I recently took from today's video sponsor, Skillshare, that will literally change your life. 5 exercises to make your big goal a reality by Kate Ahrens. Not only is this class going to help you get to your goal, gentlemen, it's going to do a few other things. The first thing that I love is that it actually is going to help you push through self-doubt. That little voice in the back of your head that's telling you you can't, you're not fast enough, you're not smart enough. It's also going to help you redefine success. A lot of times we think success is the end goal, when the truth is there are little successes all along the way that we need to pay attention to and celebrate. This class is also going to help you select the right idea. Now for me, I have a bad habit of chasing shiny objects. I'll get an idea, I'll be like, ooh, I want to go do this, or ooh, what about that? This class is designed to help you identify which idea to actually go after, and then it's going to help you develop a framework in order to help you actually get there, which is going to help you stay motivated. Guys, you can take this class for free if you're one of the first 1,000 people to hit that link down in the description, because you are going to get a free premium trial to Skillshare. Free, gentlemen, a free trial to premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Because Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative people. Thousands of classes, but it's not just the quantity, it's the quality. That's the thing that separates Skillshare from everybody else. The instructors, the people that are there sharing their knowledge and teaching the courses are amazing. Guys, they've got classes in entrepreneurship, web development, freelance, productivity, lifestyle, illustration, fine arts, creative writing. The list goes on and on and on. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads, and they are constantly adding new amazing classes so that you can go wherever your creativity leads you. And the crazy thing, that regular price is less than $10 a month for an annual membership. Guys, hit that link down below. Go get started and sign up today. For the first 1,000 of you who go through our link, you're going to get a free trial of premium membership. Guys, the deal is the first class I want you taking is Kate's. It's going to help you not only identify what that big idea and that goal is, it's going to help you get there. The fourth bad habit that I wish I broke sooner was only worrying about having big muscles, not worrying about flexibility. Flexibility, that's for chicks. Stretching, yeah, right. But this past year, I was noticing that I was having some knee pain. I'm like, yo, why is my knee hurting? I went in to see an orthopedic surgeon. He's like, yo, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you an MRI. I got an MRI. He's like, yo, everything looks fine. Like, structurally, you're good. Like, nothing's wrong, nothing's torn. Like, you're good. I'm like, crap, right? And so I started doing some research online, of course, and I kept seeing stretch. Your quads are tight, your hamstrings are tight. And so I actually started stretching, and guess what? No more knee pain. Gentlemen, the fact is, you should be incorporating some type of flexibility or stretching into your weekly workout. Now, for me, every night before I go to bed, I spend 15 to 20 minutes while I'm watching TV, sitting there and stretching. And since I started doing that, everything on my body has felt better. I haven't been having the pains and the issues I had before I broke the bad habit. The fifth bad habit I wish I broke sooner was staying up too late. So I was probably like you, thinking to myself, yo, it's only 9:30. Nobody goes to bed at 9:30 except old people. So I would stay up until 11, 12 o'clock, and I'd go to bed, and then I'd have to be up at like 6 o'clock. I was operating on like 6 hours of sleep, which is like definitely not enough. I was getting up early, but I was finding that I just wasn't feeling as good. It was getting harder for me to get up, at that time. And for me, I'm the most productive like first thing in the morning. That's when like nobody's bothering me and I can sit there and really work. It wasn't until my wife was like, you realize you're only getting like 6 hours of sleep. You need more sleep. I'm like, I know logically I need more sleep, but what if I miss something? What if I'm not? And I ended up going to bed earlier and everything in my life got better. Once you break the habit of staying up too late, guys, and force yourself into bed at a better hour, you're going to be amazed at how much better you feel, how much more ass you kick, and how much better you look. Because literally, the better sleep you get, the better you end up looking. You're not going to retain as much water. Your skin is going to glow. Your bags are going to get better. You're going to feel and look incredible. And last but certainly not least, the sixth bad habit I wish I broke sooner was stopping the binge drinking. I was a binge drinker. I was drinking way too much for many, many years. I would get blackout drunk. I got a DUI. I would do really stupid things when I was drunk. 10 years ago, when I decided to finally take control and quit chewing tobacco, I also had to quit drinking. And the drinking, it wasn't that I thought I had like a big problem with drinking. I thought that I needed to quit drinking in order to quit tobacco, because drinking and alcohol was a huge trigger and made me automatically like really crave the tobacco. And so when I decided to quit nicotine, I knew that I had to quit drinking, and something crazy happened. Not only was I able to quit chewing tobacco, everything in my life got better because I stopped the drinking and the abuse of my body. I got healthier, my mind, it was sharper, I felt better, my relationship got better. Guys, everything in my life got better when I quit abusing alcohol. And I'm not saying that you should never drink or anything like that. I still enjoy a glass of wine or two or possibly three a week, depending on the situation or circumstance, but it's responsible. It's responsible drinking. Now, you may be able to drink responsibly. For me, I couldn't. And so it was something I had to get under control. But when I did, like I said, everything in my life got better. Don't you judge me. You said you wouldn't judge, actually. I don't know if you said that or not, but today I wanted to talk a little bit about my bad habits. And if you want to judge me, that's fine. But the fact is, the reason why I wanted to talk about them is because identifying these bad habits, these behaviors that we are doing that are preventing us from actually moving forward in our life and are actually holding us back, it's critical that we identify them and stop them, because the sooner you do, the better you're going to feel, the more amazing you're going to become, and the more ass you are going to kick.